crisp and cool at Soldier Field in the Windy City.
Today, Week 12 of the NFL season is upon us, and we've got a good one in store, as it'll be the New Orleans Saints taking on the Chicago Bears.
The final playoff push is upon us. It's Week 12 of the NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports.
Here we go, son.
They'll start by running the option to the right. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
Not a big run on the first play of the drive, but that doesn't necessarily mean it was a bad play. Sometimes you're just trying to settle in, get your guys a little bit of contact, and get things moving.
The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26.
Fields now to throw.
That's complete to DK Metcalf. A huge play there for Chicago. And even 50 yards. That catch now puts him on the doorstep of 500. It's his 499th reception. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10.
Off play action, Fields.
And he's going to hook up with his big tight end, complete. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. So they'll get 8 out of that completion, and it'll be 2nd and a couple.
Here's Fields.
A good decision in the end to pull it and run, gets him 9 yards and a first.
No surprise to see him running again here. It's something he's done throughout this season. And that run puts him over 500 yards on the ground for the year. He's got to be thinking to himself, if I'm already at 500, what's to stop me from going for 1,000?
To throw is Fields. They'll set up the screen to Taylor.
Touchdown, Bears! Jonathan Taylor, his 19th touchdown now on the season.
And the Bears will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon.
Extra point up and through by Myers. And that makes the score 7-0. Send the kicking team out there, and they will send this one away.
And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17.
They'll bring one of the tight ends in motion left. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. That's good for 21 yards and a first down.
A gain of 21 yards. First down, Saints. Let's go now.
They'll keep it on the ground. Goodson, and he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down. After the loss, they'll come up 2nd and 13. Here's Wilson. Over the middle, and it's incomplete.
You look at this Bears defense.
And they've shown the ability to play tough against the pass, currently ranked number 9 in the NFL.
And I'm struggling a little bit trying to really categorize this crew. They're top 10 in the league against the pass, but the bottom half of the league in sacking the quarterback. That doesn't makes sense. Imagine if this group ever put pressure on the QB.
And now off to the races, down the right side.
Down the right sideline.
Touchdown, New Orleans. A great effort there. 65 yards. And the Saints respond to that opening drive touchdown with one of their own. And he missed it. No good. And they'll remain down by a point. The ball upright on the tee, and the Saints kick team booms it away.
And he'll elect not to run with it. The fair catch will move this out to the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive.
And, Charles, you look at these two teams, these are those kind of litmus test games in the second half of the season that if you're a coach or a player, you can either really look forward to them or really dread them, depending on your point of view.
And if you're dreading them, you're not going to go very far in the playoffs. You need to look forward to these kind of games because here we've got two division leaders, both real contenders for the NFC title. And you're right, you love having easy games on your schedule, but you need some games like this to toughen you up a bit and ensure that you're ready for the shock of playoff football.
This will be a gain of about 8 to the 27-yard line. That was a lightning-fast decision that time. He just caught it and got rid of it.
Because he saw his guy was going to be open immediately, so he took the R, the run, out of the play. He took the O, the option, out of the play, and immediately got to the pass.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Fields.
And he's taken down here by the Saints. The corner blitz pays off there as they sack him for a loss of 5. Here comes the Bears punter now as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. And he was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away. 45 yards, that's what the punt goes for. 5 on the return. And the Saints will take over with a first down and 10. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense.
And, you know, it's certainly a lot of football left to play. We're not into December yet, but right now where we stand, they're in first place in their division, looking really good and looking to be a threat come January.
And are you one of those early holiday shoppers, partner? Are you one of those guys get your list done? Because I think about what every team has on their holiday shopping list right now. What's the number 1 goal? Make the playoffs. Number 2, win your division. Number 3, and I think the biggest goal of all, try to get the number 1 seed so you get that first-round bye and ensure you don't have to go anywhere in January and hopefully get to the Super Bowl that way.
And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And he is in for the score. Touchdown, New Orleans.
Tyler Goodson, his 8th rushing touchdown on the year.
And the Saints have taken the lead. Lutz good on the extra point, and that'll make this a 6-point game. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
Taking it about the 1.
The Bears take over first and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Here we go. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense.
These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk.
It got his man complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. It's a gain of 35. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up first and 10.
46-yard line.
Now Fields. And that'll be off the mark too far out in front, and it's incomplete. The Bears at 8-2 on the year, and they come in as a team that looks like a well-oiled machine getting ready for the postseason. Winners of 8 of their last 10.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
Short throw caught by Pitts, and he'll go out of bounds right around the 40. So they'll accept that penalty, and that'll, of course, move the football up the field. We are in for a good one as we're through one on EA Sports. Back in Chicago, ready for the second quarter. It's the Bears in possession.
Here we go. Can. EQ.
Fields on first down. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. Touchdown! DK Metcalf. 41 yards. And the Bears are an extra point away now from moving out in front. Myers connects on the PAT. And with it, his guys take the lead here by a point. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Well, from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. These two teams trading touchdowns here in what has been a back-and-forth first half.
And ordinarily, we're trying to figure out how to break out of a stalemate. Here, you're trying to figure out if you can slow someone down while continuing your breakneck pace on offense. I know one thing. The people in the crowd, they're getting their money's worth right now.
The fantasy owners like it.
Oh, without a doubt. They're just tallying them up, aren't they?
They're watching this game. On second down, here's Wilson. And his throw here is incomplete.
Well, they approach this drive with a lot of confidence after the last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first two throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on third down to get their momentum going again.
He completes it to Nelson. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. He had the touchdown earlier. This one's going to get him a first down.
I like watching the wide receiver screen because it's a real teamwork play. Because guess what? The guy catching the ball, he'll get all the credit. But how about the people up to block in front of him, either fellow receivers or offensive linemen? That makes that play a really nice timing play, and sometimes it can break big.
And let me tell you, that wasn't as easy as it looked. Dancing away and moving forward for 6 yards.
I think we all suspected that they were going back to him after he found the end zone on his last carry, and they kept the positive momentum going there. Another nice run by him.
Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Nelson. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Bears 36. That one good for 16, and the drive will continue. So into Bear territory now. This is 1st and 10 at the 36. Here's Wilson to throw. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. 17 yards on the catch and run. It's a first down.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
They'll run on first down. Goodson. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. 41 yards rushing for him now, and he's carried the ball just 5 times. They'll bring a tight end in motion right. Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. Tyler Goodson with touchdown number 15 on the year and 2nd of the game. And the Saints have regained the lead.
Lutz with the extra point, and that'll make this a 6-point game. The ball upright on the tee, and the Saints kick team booms it away. Austin elects to bring this out of the end zone. Oh, good-looking return set up here. He's past the 30. He might score. He will score. Touchdown, Bears. The extra point now coming from Myers. And with that, his guys take the lead here by a point. So now the other return teams out there as they'll try to duplicate what they just saw. He will return this from deep in the end zone. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And right now, we've got a little bit of an offensive masterpiece going on both sides, moving the football, scoring points. It's almost like somebody put the defense on rookie mode in this one. I mean, we haven't even left the first half, Charles, and we're certainly on pace for a shootout.
An excellent start for both offenses. The fans have to be enjoying this to seeing all these points go up on the board. As a former defender, you know I'm not enjoying this at all. But right now, both these teams just trading haymakers. Let's see if anyone slips up first.
Oh, what a read on the outside as it's intercepted. Tyreek Stevenson picks it off.
And they will finally bring this one back to an end, but not before he's down inside the 5-yard line at the 4. Suddenly it's 1st and goal after the interception. A quick change in the situation here.
And he's able to break out of 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down.
Give him 3 on the keeper there, and it is 2nd down.
Well, they didn't get a whole lot out of that one, but I think you've got to continue to try and run and try and keep the defense honest.
You mean or else they'll just sit back, dare you to throw it on every down?
Yeah, you get your quarterback hit a lot that way, too.
Now Fields going to move him around.
Hey, going out right here. Watch right. Watch right. Go.
On 2nd and goal.
Fields.
Dancing to his left. And he just chucked that one out of bounds, out of everyone's reach. Maybe a wise call not to take a sack in this part of the field. It brings up 3rd down.
Boy, that was lockdown coverage there. He's scanning for someone to come open. But that was great work to blanket everyone. And in the end, he's just got to throw it away.
On 3rd and goal, they're going to run the option. Taylor will score. Touchdown, Chicago. So the rushing touchdowns continue to stack up, CD. That now 15 for him on the year.
And give him a ton of credit for staying healthy, being a smart runner, and it's showing just how important he's been to his team. He's got to be their MVP at this point in the season. And those votes may will turn into league MVP votes when it's all said and done.
Now this will be returned from deep in the end zone. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
On 2nd down, Wilson eluding the pressure right. Caught by Nelson. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. He was out there waving his arms, and when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is because you got to get his attention because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
There he goes again. Inside the 10. Touchdown, New Orleans. Tyler Goodson on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Saints are back within a couple of the lead.
A little surprising they wouldn't go for 2, but this is up and good. And this is now a 1-point game. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
And it'll come out to the 25. Austin not going to try and return it.
Here we go.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And the points, they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
You really don't want to be on the defensive side of the ball right now, do you? Because you're either thinking, my replacement may get an opportunity.
Your head better be on a swivel.
Totally. Or maybe I just need to get out of the game for a while because I just can't slow these guys down. They've got to figure out a way to disrupt these offenses. And typically, one guy makes a big play, and that can help change things.
They'll be looking for disruption on both sides right now. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth,
Yes,
and he's miles away and smiling.
And happy.
And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. He has now hit number 500. Charles, that is his 500th NFL career catch.
Definitely worthy of applause, but I remember when 500 meant you were going to the Hall of Fame. Nowadays, in today's football, 500 puts you on the path, a significant number.
And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
And they'll use him out of the backfield, and sometimes quite a bit. They're just trying to get him touches any way they can. 4 catches a week ago, there's another one right there.
Here we go.
On 1st and 10, here's Fields. Complete to Austin here over the middle.
And they'll get this just to the 47. 1-yard gain.
2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 47-yard line.
Here's Fields. Throwing over, and it's Taylor on the out route that completes it.
They're going to hurry back to the line now.
That's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 4.
Fields throwing again. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield.
And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Hey, never mind. Monday. Hey, Ted. Hey, Ted. Right.
Back to throw. Fields.
He'll take a shot for the end zone.
And this is incomplete. Oh, he had 6 points right in his hands, but could not hang on. Here's 2nd and 10. Fields.
And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28. Now the Bears going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Play number 9 set to come here on the drive on 3rd and 2.
And that's going to be caught by Peoples-Jones. He'll get it inside the 20.
And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. What a methodical drive this is turning out to be. That time 9 yards, and the sticks move again. They'll bring a receiver in motion right.
19-yard line.
First and 10, Taylor now.
And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown.
Jonathan Taylor on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Bears will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Extra point up and through by Myers. And the lead is up to 8. The Bears send the kicking team out there, and they will send this one away. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. And he'll be out of bounds near the 30. In fact, right on the 30. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. With this slim deficit closing in on the end of the first half, we'll see if they can move this at least into field goal range and try to get 3 out of this drive. Looking left side, and it's complete. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Play action. Now Wilson. Throw left side complete. That's Hayes. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Wilson. This will be caught at about the 5. And from the 9, they get this to the 5-yard line.
A 4-yard gain brings up second.
Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. So on 2nd down, the field goal unit is on here as they try to get 3 before half. From the left hash, a chip shot here. The kick by Lutz is good. So a long drive gets them down inside the 5, but ultimately they settle for just the field goal.
And I have to think that if maybe they were a yard closer, that would have made their decision tougher, and I think they likely would have gone for it. But in this situation, they just decided to take the 3, and I think it was a smart move.
Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. It's been a shootout so far. We'll see which defense can make the adjustments as we get back underway in the second half. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the 3rd quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point. And now that he's getting the ball to start the second half, how about all the offense that you already referenced in the first half? He'll put that all together and come out with something really strong, I believe, to get things going here in the 3rd quarter.
They go play action with Wilson. Flushed out right. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
At this point in the second half, one mistake on a forced throw could doom your chances of a comeback. So that's the right call there to just throw that one away.
On
third down, Wilson. He's got him in, complete. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. 27 yards there on a very nice third down conversion.
Man, I just love being in this stadium. So much history, tradition, so many great teams and games, and we're seeing a pretty good one right now. Hotly contested in the third quarter. 118 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, gotta like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a first down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
Now a throw here to his running back. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Bears 36. It's a 10-yard pickup, and it moves the chains. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. To throw is Wilson. Escaping the pressure right. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Yeah, their back's up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
Off the play fake, here's Wilson. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. 19 yards that time for number 19.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
Wilson. He finds his man. And the ball is knocked out. And this is picked up by the Bears. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. And just as they...
And now before the ball changes hands, they're going to take a look at this just to make sure that they have it right. So that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble.
Throwing again here, Wilson. Touchdown, Saints. A 12-yard touchdown grab.
And the Saints have taken the lead as they go right down the field and score on the opening drive of the second half.
Now the Saints offense will remain on the field and go for 2. Wilson going to throw for it. And he'll get into the end zone to push the lead up to a field goal.
Bears 35.
The ball upright on the tee, and the Saints kick team booms it away.
Austin elects to bring this out of the end zone.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 14-yard line.
Here we go.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense.
And, Charles, it feels like we're set up for a good second half here. Came out of the locker room, one-score game. Now the lead has already changed hands. Well, this offense, they've got an opportunity right now to take that lead right back.
Yeah, and it feels like you're going back and forth almost a little bit like a tennis match, right? And we're just, our heads just keep moving. Which side has it? Which side's going to score? How are they going to go out doing it? A little bit of a challenge for each side trying to match each other.
Catch is made by Metcalf. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down.
Now a 1st down throw. Fields
Going for Metcalf on the deep ball.
Oh, and that is incomplete.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up. Converged on his man and broke the play up.
To throw is Fields.
And he comes back with one complete. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard. He's been quiet today in the passing game, just his 2nd catch.
Yeah, and people have to come up with schemes to limit him, and what a lot of teams do, they'll double him, use a linebacker underneath, a safety over the top. Sometimes they'll just take a corner, maybe their 3rd corner if he's a big...
There he goes, left options for him, and it's another first down.
Fields going to change things up here.
They'll look to throw again.
They'll get this off to Taylor.
The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And that's going to bring up second down.
That's a good job there by the corner. We do talk about this a lot, that a lot of corners see their job as simply covering receivers. Tackling isn't everyone's thing. But in this case, he came up quickly and made a nice, sure tackle.
Throwing again on second down, but this time it's incomplete.
Tight end has become a bigger and bigger part of the passing game in the NFL, but if you drop the football, that position can get swapped out with a wide receiver in that spot, a running back in that spot. There are other ways they can go if you're not going to catch the ball.
And that's not just his first drop, his second drop of the game. And now the third down throw incomplete as well.
Had an open man that time, but ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely, just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet. Myers' kick is good. And this game is tied again here in the third.
So give him 3 on that drive. And normally you'd say, we'll take it. But the way points have been flying around, it feels like a little bit of a letdown.
Yeah, you just have to wonder, are field goals going to be enough? Because as you pointed out, the way touchdowns have been scored, does kicking a field goal actually put you at a disadvantage the rest of the way?
And he returns this to the 22.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
7 yards there and a first down. Now a give, right side. Goodson. Room here to run. And he finally goes down, but not before reaching the 21. 3 quarters have come and gone. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now at Soldier Field. So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Play action. It's Wilson. Oh, no, he lost the football. Oh, and one of the linebackers has got it. And his crew will take over with the football at the 35-yard line.
Well, so much for the 4-minute offense. They were trying to reduce the clock, get in position to win the game, and leave no time for them to come back and catch them. And guess what? They turned the ball over. Yeah, I mean, they had it all set up for themselves, and they let it get away.
They throw right away, and that's good. And now the ball's out, fumbled near midfield. And this is picked up by the Saints. And they take possession 2 yards away from midfield at the 48-yard line. Following a fumble recovery, it's Wilson. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. 23 yards on the play.
A lot of times the key is just get him the ball and let him do his thing, and they got it out to him on the left side, and he did exactly that. Excellent run after the catch.
Throwing the out route, incomplete. It's Nelson. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. The Saints passing game in sync and moving the football. It's a first down. They'll try the left side. Goodson. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line.
Boy, 175 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long.
From the 5, 2nd and 4. Now Wilson.
This is caught. And the Saints are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1.
And the big guy catches the ball out of the backfield, and oftentimes it's quite a surprise to the guys playing defense because not ordinarily thought as a pass catch.
And he'll get in. He's over for the touchdown. Zach Wilson scoring on the sneak from a yard out. And the Saints have broken our tie and have taken a 4th quarter lead. Lutz good on the extra point, and they will take a 7-point lead. The ball upright on the tee, and the Saints kick team booms it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
Here we go.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And now, after the touchdown a moment ago, they work from behind in a 7-point game in this 4th quarter. Plenty of time on the clock. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain.
A nice performance last week. Recognized as NFC Player of the Week after going over 100 yards rushing. I just love the vision. I love the wiggle he has, but I also love the power when he ends his runs.
That's what impressed me. Yes, there was some elusiveness last week. A couple times he just ran over guys. 2nd down, another run with Taylor. And some nifty running here as he'll take this across midfield and down to the 47. That good for 19 and a 1st down.
Well, as we've learned over the years, just because a guy plays left tackle doesn't mean he doesn't have run blocking abilities. And we just saw it there. Controlled the line of scrimmage, created a big gain.
That's kind of a bonus. He's there to protect that high value that you have back under center, but he creates space in the run game.
Yeah, not only can he dance, he can mash too.
On 1st down, it's Fields. That's complete to Peoples-Jones. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave him with a 2nd and just a few inches left.
Well, coaches always talk about finding balance on offense. I don't think you get much more balance than this. Big-time run, big-time pass.
A 1-2 combination. Looked pretty good.
How about that? Let's see if they can continue to take that kind of a punch, though.
Now it's Fields. This one into the hands of Pitts. Touchdown, Chicago! Kyle Pitts, 37 yards. And the Bears are an extra point away from tying this game here in the 4th. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And, partner, we've got a tie game here in the 4th. This one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the 4th as the kick's away. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, plenty of time in this 4th quarter to try to grab that lead back. So throwing here to start the drive as they connect left side. Still on his feet. And he's all the way down to the 13-yard line. A big play there on the catch and run. 71 yards. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a 1st down in the red zone. They'll try the left side. Goodson. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. They follow up that gigantic gain with the tiniest of pickups, 1 yard.
Brandon, you're a big lover of music. How about what you just saw there? This is what I call playing the piano for a defensive lineman. The ability to move laterally up and down the line of scrimmage. How about the way he just flowed and got to the outside part of the field and made that play?
On 2nd down now, Goodson. And a pickup of about 4 down inside the 10 to the 8-yard line.
It's a gain of 4, and it's 3rd down.
A big play here. Crowd on their feet. 3rd and 4. From
the shotgun. Wilson looking for his running back, and he's got it. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
First and goal, New Orleans.
They'll try to run this one in. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. So fresh out of the 2-minute warning, and here's another timeout taken with 1:55 remaining.
Here now, 2nd and goal.
They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of until they stop him, why not go back to him? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
This crowd doing all they can. Here's 3rd and goal.
Here's Wilson. Touchdown!
Zander Horvath
Taking it in.
And the Saints answer back with a touchdown of their own to break our tie and take the lead here in the 4th.
They do tack on the extra point as well, and they will take a 7-point lead. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21.
This is 1st and 10.
They'll get this out wide to Taylor. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line.
Now 2nd down and a few inches.
On the pickup. It's 2nd and inches at the 31-yard line.
He'll find his man. That's Taylor again. And he gets this up to the 34, out of bounds there.
Well, they got the yardage they needed there. Picked up the first down, got out of bounds. How about the urgency that they have, as well as they understand where they are on the field.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
All eyes on Fields. That's caught by Pitts. And he's going to get out of bounds with the first down. So an ideal set of circumstances there. They move the chains, and they save that final timeout.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
They'll try the left side with Taylor. And that'll hurt the average a bit, as this time they're able to get him behind the line.
They'll come up now. This is 2nd and long.
Brings up 2nd and 11.
Here's Fields.
Flush to his right. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away. And now it's 3rd. I see you nodding your head up and down. It's a very heady decision at this stage of the game. Out of the pocket, nowhere to go. Just get rid of it.
That's a smart play because you're not worried about your completion percentage, and you're also not trying to force it into bad traffic as well. Throw the ball away, live to fight another down.
And that's going to be caught by Peoples-Jones.
And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. Now the Bears will use their 3rd and final timeout, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game.
The decision made for them. They've got to go. It's 4th down.
Justin. Out, let's go. 11. Tonight.
They snap it to Fields. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have the Bears first down as they wind up getting 4 there on 4th and 1. Now Fields.
And he will find his man on the outside. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds.
Well, this offense cannot stop the clock now. No timeouts remaining. as they come up here first down. Back to throw. Fields. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Some coaches like to take the shorter, more reliable yardage, and some, they like to go for the big shot. No fear in risking a deep ball there, but wasn't enough to get them the completion.
He'll look to throw. Throwing into traffic there, and that's complete. And the Bears are looking at first and goal as he's tackled all the way down.